Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about the New Orleans Saints and their cap space. I recorded this video about 2 weeks ago, but it didn't really end out how I wanted it to look, so we're redoing it. If you guys do enjoy these kind of videos, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified when I post next. Welcome back to sports stuff with me, So let's get into this video. I forgot to, there we go. So we're in the video now, and New Orleans Saints have a very interesting move. So they have, I believe, pick 18 in this year's draft. So I really do think they might take a quarterback round 1. But if they don't, it's okay. They have Jameis Winston they could re-sign. They have a couple guys they could re-sign. But I really want to try and help this team out as much as possible. I like the Saints. I think they're pretty good. I love a lot of their players. I love Cam Jordan. I love Alvin Kamara. I really like Teron Armstead, obviously. I don't really like Taysom Hill, but we'll keep going. Demario Davis is one of the most underrated players in the league. Consistently great now, recently. Also a former Cleveland Brown. But let's get into the video. So with the Saints, they have the least cap space in the league, negative $45 million as of March 5th. So let's get into this. Let's try and rework this as much as possible and help this team out. Marshawn Lattimore, I really like Marshawn Lattimore. I hope they keep him for his career, so I wouldn't be surprised if a restructure does happen. From 27 to 18, you save nearly $20 million in cap space, and all it does is it costs you an extra $5 million next year for what he was already going to make. But he's one of the best corners in the league. I like him. You're not going to cut him or trade him or anything. So just restructure him. It's okay. He's going to cost a lot of money no matter what. Cam Jordan, same thing. I really don't think he'll ever leave the Saints. So if you just restructure him as well, like, your plan right now is to get your team positive. That's all you need to do. Screw next year's cap. Screw the year after that. Just this season, get your team into the positive cap space. So, I try my best to always say, do not restructure if not needed, unless those people are your cornerstone franchise pieces. And Cam Jordan and Marshawn Lattimore are your franchise pieces. Same with Alvin Kamara. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an Alvin Kamara restructure, but it's only going to save about $7 million. I don't think it's worth it. David Onyemata is going to be cut. Just cut him right. Oh, does he have to be a post June 1st? Yeah, so we got to cut him. Save $8 million on the cap. Awesome. Michael Thomas. I don't know about Michael Thomas, man. What does he want to do? What does he want? Like, what does he want as a player? You could trade him and, get valuable cap, get trade assets. It actually does kind of help. You save $1.2 million in savings if you do trade him post June 1st, which I think is an option. But do you want to do that? I don't know. You got to talk to Michael Thomas, see what he's feeling. He had a really bad injury this past season, and apparently the Saints medical team just, pushed it under the rug and didn't really believe him. So if that's true, yikes. That's a yikers if that's true. Next up, Taysom Hill, man. Why can't I not just get rid of him? I don't like Taysom Hill. So even though it does not help their cap space this season, I'm cutting Taysom Hill. New regime. Yes, it is Dennis Allen, who was their defensive coordinator last season, but just cutting Taysom Hill, get it out. Get his contract off the books next season. Bye. I don't like you. Get out of here. You're not a good quarterback. Next up is Malcolm Jenkins. I really do think Malcolm Jenkins is going to get cut. So post June 1st cut, you save $7 million on the cap space. Good on you. Next up is Demario Davis. I think a Demario Davis trade is going to happen. He's really good as a Pro Bowler, All Pro within recent years. The thing is, he's 33 years old. This is a team that needs to start moving towards a rebuild. And when you rebuild, that means you got to start moving off your older pieces. And Demario Davis, you can easily get a third-round pick from. Like a second or a third-round pick for Demario Davis is not out of the neighborhood of possibility. So I think trading Demario Davis is what's best for him and his career and the Saints organization. And he saved $7.5 million, and now you're in positive. You're positive $7 million. Good on you. And that's without even talking about Bradley Roby. I like Bradley Roby. I want to make sure that's known. I like Bradley Roby. I don't like his contract. I don't like him on this team. As you can see, he only had 19 tackles. He did have a sack and an interception, but for the amount of money that he's making, I don't think he's worth keeping on this team. If you do a post June 1st cut, it's 10 million, but it's not really that much of a difference. I think it's cutting him no matter what is what you need to do. Marcus Davenport's, I believe he's on his 5th year of his 5th year deal. Correct? Or did he sign an extension? No, he did not sign an extension. Okay. So yeah, Marcus Davenport is on the very last year of his deal. I say play it out and talk to him next year. See what he can do this season. You know, he's gonna be relied upon yet again with Trey Hendrickson. You know, he was relied upon last year, had an okay-ish year, but give him one more season, see if he can develop any, and re-sign him next season if that's what you want to do. Ryan Ramczyk, I think what the heck? Why is it $0? I don't know. We're not gonna touch Ryan Ramczyk, I guess. Yeah, Ryan Ramczyk is one of the best right tackles in the league. Definitely keep him. Excuse me. Really, Andres Pete doesn't save you any money? Wow. Okay, well, I guess Andres Pete has to be your left guard next season. I'm not a big fan of Andres Pete. That's why I'm, saying that. James Hurst is a pretty good, stopgap left tackle. If you can't come to an extension with Teron Armstead, I think James Hurst is going to be a fine, solid option at left tackle. I'm going to cut Nick Vannett. If it lets me. I guess we'll just do it post June 1st. Whoa, we can trade him. Is it possible for a Nick Vannett trade? I think if you talk to a team like the Jets or the Jaguars and say, hey, we'll trade Nick Vannett and a 7th round pick for your 7th round pick. Just get the money off the board. I think that's very possible for a Nick Vannett trade. Is literally just go to them like, hey, we'll trade Nick Vannett and a 7th round pick for your 7th round pick. Or even a Nick Vannett and a 6th round pick for your 7th round pick. I think that's also likely. Like, just getting off his contract of $3 million, saving that, almost $20 million. I think that's worth it. I think Tano Capitan, I can't pronounce his name. He's gone. You save $2.3 million. I would really like a Jameis Winston extension. I think giving him a brand new 1-year deal. Let's go $5 million. 2.5. 1 year for $10 million. I think that's pretty solid. Let's guarantee like $5 million of it. And then $250,000. There we go. 1 year for $10 million. I think for Jameis Winston is probably what he's going to demand. He played really good. Like, genuinely played really good up until his ACL injury. Like, he had... How many games did he play? In 7 games. In 7 games he played in 2021. He threw for 1,100 yards, 14 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. 14 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. He was on pace, right? 7-14. Okay, so for 7 games, he was on pace for 30 touchdowns and less than 10 interceptions. That's what he was on pace for. So I might actually undo that and give him a longer contract extension, because that's insane. For what he usually will offer a team, that's really good. Let's give him a 3-year deal. I genuinely think that Jameis Winston has improved a lot, and I really do think that he proved that this season. Let's go $5 million base salary. Let's go $6 million and 6.5. Nothing too much. Like, again, he is coming off an ACL injury, so I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get a massive contract. But I think there'll be a lot of teams interested in him if he hits free agency, and you cannot allow that. You cannot allow Jameis Winston to hit free agency. Oh, I meant $3 million. 3 million, 3 million, so $2 million. So that's $13 million guaranteed at signing with a signing bonus of a $29-ish million contract. I think that's well worth it for Jameis Winston. Like, truly. I think he's really turned around his stock. And again, a year from now, you should be able to trade him. Where is he? Here it is. Yeah, a year from now, you can save $6 million if you cut him or trade him. Cool. But I do like Jameis Winston. I think he's a really good quarterback now. He really has improved. Sorry, Mark Ingram, but if I can save $2.3 million by cutting you, I'm gonna do it. It sucks. I really do like Mark Ingram, but for nearly $2.5 million, I gotta cut him. Zach Wood as well. I can save $1 million cutting him. I mean, if the team wanted to, they can go deep into their roster and cut a lot of these fringe roster guys and save $1 million here or there, I think I'm good though. I think that's everybody. Okay, that is everybody. Do I want to go through extensions? I might go through some extensions. I'm gonna restructure for Alvin Kamara's not out of the picture. Get another $7 million. Okay, I think that's good there. Now let's go through our extensions. Eric McCoy is probably gonna get extended. Let's give him a 4-year deal. What's an extension? So let's go 4-year. So $5 million. We'll bump up to 7, then 8.5 and 9 with a $10 million signing bonus. Let's go 2 million. I'll jump up to 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, and 2.5. I think it's a pretty good contract for what he offers you. I'm not aware of if he's actually made a Pro Bowl. Eric McCoy. How many Eric McCoy awards? There we go. If I'm not mistaken, he's... Let me go. Has Eric McCoy been to a Pro Bowl? If I'm not mistaken, he's never been to a Pro Bowl. He's good, but I just don't think he's been to a Pro Bowl. Right? Am I right? Yes, he's never been to a Pro Bowl or All-Pro. So he's a solid player. Like, I do like Eric McCoy, but he's not worth, buku bucks. So you can lower your cap hit from $5 million to $4 million to 5.6 to 1.4. Save $5 more million in your cap. Cool. Same with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He's got to get extended. He's insane. He's really good. Let's go $6 million. He's gonna be a little more expensive. 7. Let's go up to 9. And the last year we'll hit 10. Signing bonus of $10 million. I might even go to 13. I think he's that good. I really like Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Was he the one that he was the one that got punched by Darnell Mooney, am I correct? Is that who I'm thinking of? Is that the player I'm thinking of? I think he was the one that got hit by Darnell Mooney. I believe it is him. So like next year, give me another cap problem. But for this season, 5.5 to 1.2 for a really good player is not bad. So I think that's gonna be everyone. I'm gonna extend for now. I'm gonna cut this dude though for $1 million real quick. So yeah, that's everyone this season that I would touch. Michael Thomas, again, if you want to restructure Michael Thomas, cool. Wow, you save a buttload of money. Anyway, we're not going to restructure him. But I mean, Michael Thomas, right there. After all these moves, you go from negative 44 to positive, how much? Positive 23. So you can still talk to a lot of these free agents. So all I did was restructure Marshawn Lattimore, Cameron Jordan, Alvin Kamara. I cut David Onyemata, cut Taysom Hill, cut Malcolm Jenkins. I trade Demario Davis, so you get draft picks back for him. I then cut Bradley Roby. I extended Eric McCoy, Jameis Winston, and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. And then I traded Nick Vannett because I plan on like a Jags trade where you trade Nick Vannett in a 6th-round pick for a 7th-round pick just to clear the cap space. I cut Tano. I cut Mark Ingram, sadly. And did I not? I did cuts. I cut Zach Wood and Gerald Hawkins. Just, a couple of smaller $1 to $3 million contracts. I still got $23 million. So if I want to talk to a Marcus Williams, I could. So anyone else I'm even interested in talking to? Deontay Harris. I think Deontay Harris, you do that, the tender where it's like they can give you any draft pick, whatever it is. I would do that on Deontay Harris. Really good returner. I believe that's everybody. I like Lil Jordan Humphrey, but I think you can get him back on a literally the smallest contract you can do. But yeah, I'm going to go talk to Marcus Williams real quick. I mean, you could franchise tag him. Yeah, I might just franchise tag Marcus Williams. Give your team a year to figure out a contract with him. Oh, I did forget about Teron Armstead, though. So I'm actually going to extend Teron Armstead. I completely forgot about this. Give him a 2-year deal. I completely forgot that Teron Armstead was available. Oh, man, he's going to want, like, big money. Oh, man. Left tackle contracts. I need to see. Oh, man, he's going to demand so much money. Could he ask for a Trent Williams type of deal where it's like you extend him out so he's like 39, even though he's not gonna play? Oh man. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give him a 6-year deal, but all the years after this are you can cut him. That's what I'm gonna do. So you front load it with a lot of money, but you can cut him in 2024, 2025. So I'm gonna try and base this a lot around this contract. So no, that's not what I'm gonna do. 12 million bumps it to 18. So it's gonna be a massive contract, obviously. But I mean, that's not the number I meant to do. And 27 last year. I mean, Trent Williams is getting paid $32 million technically his very last year of the contract. But it's avoidable. See, like right here, you have an out in 2024. So you get 2 or 3 more seasons of him. So, I mean, yeah, I'm good with that. So I think this is going to be a solid contract for him. Let's go. Where is his... Okay, that's what it was. Signing bonus of $15 million. Let's just do all these prorated bonuses. All right. Then you guarantee a lot of it up front, correct? Wow, that's all the guarantees he gets? That's insane. Okay. I'm going to guarantee a little bit more because I like Teron Armstead. So, yeah. How many void years can I add? None. So, this is the base contract, I think, for Teron Armstead deal if he's going to stay with the Saints. You extend him a lot of money in the future, but those guaranteed bonuses, that guaranteed salary, stops 3 years from now. So, yes, you're going to be negative next year, obviously. It's going to say negative. But again, next season, you can cut. There it is. You cut Andres Pete and restructure Ryan Ramczyk. Boom. Back in the positive. Super easy. But yeah, I think Teron Armstead, they got to try and keep him. Do whatever you can to try and keep Teron Armstead. You got to. You got to try and keep him as much as possible. So, yeah, that's what I would do if I was the Saints. And then, obviously, at pick 8. And look at that. You now have $20 million of cap space again after you extend Teron Armstead to actually keep him on the team instead of just paying him to be away. You can then franchise tag Marcus Williams. Boom, you have 8.6. It's not going to be a whole lot of free agent spending, but you can now, draft people and actually sign your draft picks. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I try to do these videos as often as I can, but, I get busy sometimes. But if you do enjoy this video, like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below what team you want me to do the cap salary for next. I'll see you guys later. Peace and bye.